question, is metallic nail color in or out? If you said it's out, you need to pick up the January issue of Baltimore Magazine, our top salons issue. Metallic nail color is very much in. In this issue, we name the 30 top salons in the Baltimore region, including where I am right now, the ever-bustling Studio 1612 in Mount Washington, which is my salon, I'll have you know. All different kinds of salons, no matter what your taste is, from big booming med spa salons to little boutique salons, salons for guys, salons for kids. We also have that great in and out list I was talking about. We have a story about a salon called Versace that makes wigs for women who have lost their hair, generally due to chemotherapy, a very inspiring story. We also have tips, insider tips from salon professionals about what they do at home to make their hair and their faces better. Another story that I really want to call your attention to is the mysterious life and tragic death of Dr. Carrie John. This is a really sad story written by senior editor Evan Serpic, and it's about a young pharmacology fellow who lived in Baltimore with her boyfriend, promising future ahead of her. Turns out that she and her boyfriend, who was also a pharmacology fellow, were into some serious drugs. They had this basically den of drugs that nobody knew about. And she ended up overdosing of a drug interaction, and it's an examination of how this could have happened to such promising and gifted young people, how this life could have been snuffed out. A sad but important story. Another great story is called Sitting Duck, and it's about Mayor Sheila Dixon. And you think you've read everything about Sheila Dixon, you need to read this story by Doug Donovan. It gives you such a comprehensive overview of the mistakes that she has made, plus her political enemies, and how it all sort of came together and came to a head with this trial. If you're going to read one story about Sheila Dixon, Sitting Duck is definitely the one to read. Two more stories I wanted to point out to you guys. One is we have a review of the restaurant Vault. Now, if you're a fan of Top Chef, you know that Brian Voltaggio actually came in second on Top Chef, and this is his restaurant in Frederick. So you get to find out what our critic thought of that restaurant. And the other one is my man Marty Bass, 10 things Marty Bass cannot live without. Obviously, a must-read. Are you sporting the Rihanna when you should be sporting the Blake Lively? If so, you clearly need to pick up the January issue of Baltimore Magazine.